we're talking about imitation, which is a very fun skill to work on. I think one of the most rewarding things to see is when your baby starts to kind of copy you, and you see that their gears are turning. They're figuring out, oh, when you do what I do, this is fun. This is like a game. So imitation is when your child or a child sees what you're doing or hears what people are doing, and then they do it. So this is how almost everybody learns anything. We pay attention to what somebody else is doing, and then we try to do it. So imitation is, it could be your child wanting to vacuum when you vacuum, or when you clap, they clap, or if you hold up to your phone while you're talking, they pick up the banana, or they pick up an object and they pretend they're talking on a phone. So if your child isn't imitating actions, they're not going to be ready to imitate sounds and words. So if they're not imitating those actions, if you're going, say this, they're probably not going to do it because they're just not ready yet. So we're going to take a step back and work on imitating actions. Once they're imitating a lot of actions, then we can start working on imitating those sounds and then words. You can work on imitation by just repeating actions that they already know, and then like waving or pointing or clapping or patting, banging things, two things together, or banging on something. Copy something that they can already do and copy them and get that back and forth interaction going. And then try to see if I do something new, are they going to do it? So we want to start with something we know they know, and then slowly add in things that they're not doing yet. So, again, pick an action that they know, and then start working on later, once that's solidified that back and forth, then start adding in things they don't know. Try to stay at their level, so on the ground with them, or having them sitting in their height chair or on a bed with you, and have them at their level and kind of in their phrase. When you're working on trying to do this imitation, keep your language simple, because we're not focused on teaching words. Focus on making silly sounds or noises or singing, but don't worry about teaching them the actual words. What we want to focus on is them using their brain to think about what you're doing. So we want them to stay focused on what you're doing and not what you're saying. If you're trying to work on imitating sounds and words, then imitate the sounds that they're making in the words that they're saying. Because again, if they see you copying them, they're going to learn to copy you. So thank you for joining us today. And again, I love imitation, so have fun with it.